Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 100th episode of Pigside! Now, if you're on audio, you probably hate us right now.
Sorry.
Tom, audio listens, headphones users, we have to be careful. Like this guy listening right now is on this train getting a headache.
Sorry, I think we give him that anyway.
Now he's had a little giggle to himself, and now he's just made
2 hours.
awkward eye contact with the lady across him, and now they're going to go on a date together and make love to each other.
What the?
Damn, that was
pretty cool.
Someone's
You should write stories.
Someone would have experienced that. Now, look, I can't really move because my crown will fall off.
Yeah, you
It's
just
not
have
like Theo to make things up.
Oh, wow.
What's that?
Well, we can't argue today because it's birthday.
It's a birthday and everybody's happy.
And if you didn't tune in to the stream on Sunday, you would not know that Lewis Bowden is now Lewis Borden.
Yay!
God. He looks great.
You look fine, mate.
He took his plasters off his eye.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered with them. They would do me head in, but look.
Okay, well, stop touching it. Stop touching it.
It'll be all right.
No, stop touching it, like
don't
opening
leave
it
it
up.
alone.
You fucking idiot.
It'll be all right, won't it?
Stop touching and opening it up. Today's episode of Pitchside is brought to you by our friends over at Super 6, and it is back this weekend. Now, because no one won the £1 million jackpot on the opening weekend, it has rolled over. So this weekend, the £1 million jackpot is still up for grabs. If you don't know what Super 6 is, where have you been all your life? It's completely free to play, and there's a huge, as I said, a huge £1 million jackpot up for grabs this weekend for simply predicting 6 correct score lines. You can also compete against myself, Reeve, and Thomas in our Pitchside Super 6 mini league. Use the code PTCH23 to join. We'll also be giving away a £100 classic football shirts voucher to the person who comes top of the league this weekend. So make sure you get involved. Once you're in, it's super easy to play. Simply predict your 6 scores, hit your golden goal, then submit it, and you are all set at winning, as I said, a free shot at £1 million. Follow the link in the description down below to sign up. Now, as I said, we're just getting started, kicking things off with the winner of our mini league each week, winning that classic football shirt voucher. So remember, free shot, get involved, and you could win yourself a £1 million jackpot. Follow the link in the description down below now. Anyways, guys, because I'm really annoyed because a lot of people are really underplaying this Arsenal victory against Forest, and it's doing my head in. It's really pissing me off because Arsenal actually just dominated them, and they were tactically unbelievable. Partey was quality. Saka was quality. Salaba's the best centre-back in the fucking world.
But just first, obviously, this is brought to you by Super 6, PTCH23, the code to join our league, which now has 20,000 members! Woo!
No, it doesn't.
It does, doesn't it?
By the time the score's up.
It does now. This is live. The same way Man United won 7-0. Remember?
Yeah, that's sick, guys. You've actually blown the competition out of the water here.
Oh, yeah.
We are officially the biggest and best and greatest ever
in
league
all
in history.
time, I think.
I think it's all time now.
Yeah, OAT.
Yeah, and keep listening because later in the pod we'll announce who won the grand for winning the league. So that's coming on later on.
Yeah.
Of course.
But carry on, what were you saying? Yeah, because you were on about this yesterday, actually, before the stream. You were saying how
Tactically, Arsenal are genuinely unbelievable.
I've only seen
even though it was a 2-1, and you could say, oh, they only won 2-1. There was no way Arsenal were losing that game.
Is this a dig at the prep sheet that Lewis is
Absolutely not.
This is the most biased prep sheet I've read.
Yeah, it is. It's bad. It's so bad.
Fucking mean.
I couldn't believe what I was reading, Lewis.
I think what Lewis means is, for such a dominant performance, it shouldn't have got that close towards the end.
But the thing, it wasn't that close.
The thing is, with the game, there was at no point where you'd have thought or said Forest should have drawn or won that game. Which, if you watch a football match and think that, then that's pretty reflective of how dominant one team is.
There's going to be games where that may happen again, and it goes 2-1, and then you can see
Exactly.
But
that didn't happen.
You're playing with fire.
Future. That needs to be a 3 or 4-1 based on the performance.
I agree with that. But you have to give credit where credit's due. Like Forest, the only way they were going to score a goal against Arsenal was a counter-attack.
Or a set piece.
And they did. And they counter-attacked.
And
it was a really good goal.
Man, that I won there. I don't know why he didn't start.
It was a really good counter-attacking goal.
I was going to say, because at the end of last season, he was unreal.
But what I think you're going to see Arsenal do in the season is that Arsenal maybe learnt their lesson last year against City, where I don't think Arsenal will play tactically like that against the bigger sides.
That's what Arteta came out and said, didn't he?
Did he?
He said, we now have the squad depth to play for the opposition that we're coming up against.
Yeah.
So you notice how basically we pretty much played like a 2-5-3 almost.
Partey's kind of took in.
So he started at right back.
Timber came to midfield and Partey also came to midfield. So we're basically playing
Partey
Saliba and Ben
It was
White at the
basically
back.
a huge midfield overload, and
Saliba
Forest
was
just
good, wasn't
couldn't
he?
couldn't handle it.
If we can overpower smaller teams, that's exactly what Arteta's trying to do.
I was very impressed by Partey, I can't lie.
Yeah.
I know he had a couple hiccups and
But
whatever.
that's
Saliba?
what he was
Saliba
bought
played
for
well,
from Atletico as well. Like, he's unbelievably versatile. He was a guy that could play 10 all the way back to three really.
What I
Good
thought-
assist from Alanga
two.
though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was Alanga, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Yeah, it was Alanga.
Yeah, he's like
Came
a
on.
50-yard. See, that's another thing. It was a bit of a freakish goal in terms of that's not
Yeah,
gonna happen
exactly.
every week where
No.
someone runs 40 yards. And,
Yeah.
But you have to also give credit where credit is due. Martinelli played.
Oh, he's assist.
That
was beautiful.
assist.
Do you think it was intentional?
Yeah.
I think it was.
Because it's very 50-50 split.
No, I'll tell you why I think it was.
What do you mean? Intentional as a pass, or was he
As
meant
a
to
pass.
dribble?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I see. The reason why I'd say it's that he's
I know
intentional
he
as a
meant to
pass.
Stop straight away.
He meant to do the skill,
Yeah.
but whether or not he meant
But
it to go
I feel like the difference is if you're doing that as a skill to get someone, you roll as you turn, you roll your foot over it. So you know, like a roulette.
than
You've
like
got,
instead of
where
the
he's
heel.
hit it off his heel, and
Which
gone
is the
for a punt.
heavier part. He's going to. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
what
do
you
you
mean.
see what I mean? But I think you have to say he's meant that, and good finish by Nketiah again.
Was it?
It was a good finish.
It weren't.
It was all right. It went in. We're happy with that one.
It was a really
I tell
lucky
you,
goal.
regardless of whether Nketiah's was good or not, how good was Saka's?
Oh, yeah, he's special. That
what
boy's
a goal,
special.
mate!
Are we seeing
Go on.
Say it.
Gareth Saka, Bukayo Bale?
Oh, his prime.
Because he keeps scoring goals like that.
Yeah.
You know when Bale had that season where he just cut
couldn't
inside and
stop
score
him.
every goal?
Yeah.
I'd say Bale was way harder to stop.
Aggressive
Yeah.
speed.
Just power,
Yeah.
just pure power, isn't he?
I'd say
Actually, to be fair-
Saka's probably more technical and
Yeah.
more delicate than Bale,
Yeah.
but
Saka's fast, but he doesn't. But I feel like Bale
Bale
had the
just shifted
power,
it
didn't
5
he?
yards and there's literally nothing you could do.
Yeah.
Nothing at all because he was just too fast for everyone.
But Bale's one of the fastest players like ever. Obviously,
Yeah,
Saka is
definitely.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Bale's stride length as well is a joke.
yeah, but even short, like I said, I remember we played them the once at home, Tottenham just going off, and the whole game it was just two players every time on Bale, the whole game. Then 85th minute, he finally got one-on-one with someone, shifted it in, 30-yard bang, and it was just like, you train all week to try and stop that, and you still just can't stop it. So I don't think that's quite where Saka's at.
But what?
But he's a brilliant player. He's so good, Saka.
Bowen scored an almost identical goal as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
I didn't see the Bowen.
His
Yeah.
is pretty much the same as Saka.
Only game I
came from
haven't
a
watched.
mistake. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
who was it who gave it
Good.
away?
That's the only one I haven't watched.
It was a really good goal. It was
Yeah.
a really good goal, almost identical.
Do you think? Obviously, I know. Do you think it's frustrating for Nketiah knowing that he's never going to be first choice, but when he does play and when he does fill in for the inevitably injured Jesus, he always does well. So why can he not be first choice?
Because he does well
Not-
enough.
Yeah, he had a quiet period.
He just isn't, unfortunately, he just
Yeah.
isn't top level striker, is he?
Yeah.
Just isn't.
But I mean, you don't.
I'm surprised other teams haven't tried to go for him, but I don't think Arsenal would let
But
him go.
I don't even think he potentially minds being second fiddle to a team.
He gets a lot of game time.
Yeah,
he does,
to
yeah, he
potentially
does,
win
yeah.
the title as well.
Yeah, he does.
Like it's not like he's behind. But I don't know.
You know.
Yeah, or someone that's currently at
Haaland.
Wolves, or do you know what I mean?
Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, it's not like oh he's maybe getting minutes instead of DCL.
Yeah.
In a team that's struggling for relegation, he's taking minutes if and when he can at a team that's pushing for the Premier League title.
And performing well.
And usually he gets chances, so inevitably gets goals.
Yeah.
So Nketiah is a decent player. He is decent.
Where does he play if he's not at Arsenal? Like, where does he start in the
Mate,
Premier League?
also
From
West
the Premier
Ham.
League down?
West Ham. They're
West Ham.
screaming out for a striker.
Yeah?
I don't know if he'd suit West Ham though. Not the way they're trying to play now. Have you seen the players they're signing at the minute? West Ham.
Yeah,
they're going
Ward-Prowse
back to
confirmed.
prime Moyes ball, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fulham. Big brutes.
If Mitro
Yeah,
goes,
Fulham,
I know
Brentford,
they've got
Palace.
Raul Jimenez, but Nketiah's better than Raul Jimenez.
He's like
Jimenez
a-
nearly scored a beauty
he's
the
nearly.
weekend.
He's like a 10.
He's just. It's not. He
Start.
was not the
I
player.
don't think
Yeah.
he is,
Yeah. Well, you forget as well. Balogun looks like he's going to Monaco.
Yeah,
How about Luton?
over Carlton Morris.
Yeah. Nketiah is better than him. Fucking hell.
Well, I mean, only because like how sentimental Carl Morris is to.
Yeah, mate, he's a lot better than him.
Yeah, okay. No, but I've just said to Lewis, he pretty much starts for any team that's like 10th and below. I would say.
Nah, you won't get in like. You wouldn't start Nketiah over Calvert-Lewin or Solanke.
I think you'd start. I think you would.
I wouldn't start. I'd rather have Solanke than Nketiah.
I don't really. I think
Solanke's quality. He's changed my mind so much. Solanke. I didn't rate him really much, like 2 years ago. I think he's really, really good.